Coming live from the heart of music, I'm talking dollar pizzas and $2 cabs. One of the greatest cities in America, New York City. Now, I haven't heard no good music come out of the city of New York in a long time. I'm speaking as far as into the R&B scene. All jokes aside, it's been a few more misses than hits. Bunch of crap rapping, people talking gibberish like when gremlins eat after 9 and shit. But all of that shit stops today. I found a new collective, and I'm talking like pro-era flatbush zombies. But this ain't rap that I'm particularly talking about. Now, R&B is alive, everybody, and R&B is going to stay. R&B is alive and it's doing well thanks to Michelle. That actually kind of rhymes. Now, this is not a singular person. Though they are like Voltron and Voice combined together, they make beautiful fucking music. I must admit, I love it. The collective consists of Sophia D'Angelo, vocalist, Julian Kaufman, producer, songwriter, Charlie Kilgore, producer and songwriter, Layla Cool, songwriter, vocalist, Emily, songwriter, vocalist, Jamie Lockhart, songwriter and vocalist. Now, the group had been making music since 2018, but they never really met each other until 2020. Crazy. I don't know why. They all lived in New York City. That's weird. It took them 2 years, but hey, time does its own thing. You know what I mean? So they didn't meet until it was 2020 when they made Heatwave. Though this is a collective, each individual has their own work that they do on their own side. I would particularly like to hear what the producers have or what they make on their own side. I can't say that I have a favorite vocalist, to be honest. They all sound pretty good. Only time you can really, dictate which is who is when you watch a video, but all the vocalists are pretty good. So they never really met until 2020 when they made Heatwave. 2/3 of the band is female, so it's almost a full-fledged woman band in an R&B niche, which we have not really seen. We've seen smaller groups of 2 to 3, 3LW, SWV, TLC, Escape. So this is actually pretty good. It's actually pretty good. It's pretty new. Only other R&B artists that I think, as far as like in females that have led New York, were Alicia Keys back in the early 2000s when she did You Don't Know My Name, and then somewhere in the early 2010s when Unthinkable dropped. And Alicia Keys was, like I said, was in the early 2000s. Aaliyah, RIP to her, she had one of the best runs in history. Great classical music that just has longevity. She had her run in the 90s. Mary J. Blige, the 90s as well. Somewhat in the 2000s when 106 and Park was still around. But her run came to a stop, unfortunately. All things that go up must come down. The things that are down have to go up. That's just, law of physics, I must admit that I'm really looking to hearing some music from these guys in 2022. I want to hear what they have in the vault. I really do. There's another group too. What is that group called with Sid the Kid? There's a group that has Sid the Kid in it that I would like to hear. I can't remember the name right now, honestly. But so the collective Michelle has only been, well, in my opinion, they've been compared. I'm comparing these guys to Hiatus Coyote. If you guys know Hiatus Coyote, these guys are really, really great. They have these 2 albums called Talk Tomahawk and Choose Your Weapon. Listen to Choose Your Weapon. Choose Your Weapon, and they also came out with the Labyrinth variant. The variant Labyrinth, one of those two. I hate them getting these guys' album name wrong, but listen to Choose Your Weapon. It's a good, really, really great album. Like I said, they've been compared to Hiatus Coyote, in my opinion. These guys have R&B with a slight dab of pop, indie R&B. I've been really encapsulated with these guys' music, honestly. A lot of orgasms from track to track, because they alternate all three singers, and all 3 singers have a different vibe, a different voice. They may have their own little lyrics that they have on the track, so every track is really just a new track, you guys. Love it. That's what makes these guys have high replay valuable too. Just to let you guys know that having multiple singers and everyone's gonna come in with their own stuff. Now there's a lot of disagreements, but with disagreements, they said to quote them, some of our best work has come from disagreements. So that's actually great to hear, honestly. So for those that are new to my channel and those that are returning, thank you and welcome to my channel. What we do is a ranking system. We used to do a top 10 songs and a highlight project, but we have reduced it to top 5 songs and a highlight project to listen to. I felt 10 songs was just a lot easier, but I feel like top 5 songs would be hard and it put a lot more pressure on me because I have to give you guys 5. 'Cause 10 songs is easy to listen to, but the top 5, man. So for these guys, the top 5 songs that I would suggest you guys listen to are Expiration Date, Mess You Made, The Bottom, Syncopate, and Unbound. Now for the projects, Michelle, they have about 3 projects under their belt. A few singles, not that many. They have a couple of singles. So they have 2018's Heat Wave, which is an album. 2021 Expiration Date, which is an EP with 3 songs, and they have an upcoming album for 2022 set for January 28th. Remember, January 28th is their debut album called After Dinner We Talk Dreams. I'm ecstatic for that album. Now since they have an album and an EP, I'm honestly going to tell you guys to listen to 2021's EP. I feel like the EP, the songs that they made last year, are obviously going to be a lot more better. I'm not going to say obviously because, the 2018 album could be good, but I feel like I'm more anticipated for the 2022 project because the 2021 songs are still fresh. So I would tell you guys to listen to 2021's Expiration Date. It's an EP with 3 songs. I would definitely say this year, I don't know unless they do like a show in New York. If they do a show in New York, it can increase their fans. That's pretty much about it for right now. January 28th is their debut album coming out. Just listen to the Expiration Date 2021. I'm really excited for that album. I think it's gonna put out some really good work for them. And that's it for the video for right now. Thank you for people for sticking by and listening. And tell a friend for a friend, subscribe, and please drop down in the comments what type of different content would you guys like me to do. If this is too informative and not entertaining, let me know, because I'm obviously here to entertain you guys, and I wouldn't even have the subscribers that I have without you guys. So I really appreciate it. Subscribe, tell a friend for a friend. Take it easy. I'm out.